Sunny here, owner of Kaisen Sushi. It's 11:46 in the evening on Tuesday, on my off day. I just finished payroll that costed $8,321 for last week. I pay my guys every week before Friday, no matter what. I just paid a bunch of bills, and this photo you're seeing on this screen is what my bank accounts look like right now. I made payroll. I paid about $3,500 in bills so far, and there's another $1,700 that's still going to get drawn tomorrow. So my actual business account's probably going to be around $1,700. I still have probably $400 worth of wasabi to pay for before the end of the week, and still have to buy produce for the week. I have to buy some more sushi trays, and I have to make an emergency order for custom bags from China before the end of the week. Now, a little bit more money is kind of going to trickle in, maybe $2,000 or $3,000 more dollars before Thursday. And this is what it's like to have a successful new ghost kitchen restaurant with the concept that we're running.
I think that the most difficult thing that I've personally ever done is is to open up a restaurant and to run it and to make sure that everybody got paid and to have a full-time job and to be running businesses at the same time. That was the most difficult time of my life. And it wasn't just a restaurant for me, it was also because I had life events going on. My father had passed away, all of that type of stuff. So that experience changed my life for the positive because I learned every single aspect of what business is like. And when I see people asking for handouts, when I see people saying certain things about not going through something, when I see people that has never built anything that have so much criticism about what it takes, first of all, I think that opening up a restaurant is the most difficult, probably unprofitable thing that you can probably ever do in your life. And when I say unprofitable, I'm not talking about the business itself being prosperous or profitable. I am talking about the fact that sometimes you can't pay yourself or you don't even pay yourself because you're so busy focusing on standing up the business and the margins are so small. And then you factor in the idea that people could steal from you and then the ways and the customers and marketing and then DoorDash and Grubhub and Uber Eats and Postmates want a percentage. It's difficult. It's hard. I know that most restaurant owners don't sleep. They don't sleep at night because they're always focused on what's next. They got a meat order coming in. I remember our oven had went out, and then we had the top oven because we had double ovens, and so you had to use one while calling in the repair guy, and wound up being an electrical issue, and then we had to call in an electrician, and it cost us way more than we expected. And then I'm looking on the cameras, and I see meat being taken out the back in the whole box that it came delivered in. So you get 10 boxes of meat delivered, and you only get through 8 of them. People sleeping on the job. They never really run it like you. They don't love it the way that you do. You try to hire help and all of that stuff. And so I feel for him. And the fact that he's being this transparent and he's showing his accounts, and I guarantee you that his margins are thin, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane, and it's crazy what a lot of business owners go through on a regular basis in order to try to open up a business, employing people, being profitable. And then you'll have people in the comments saying stuff like, well, just pay everybody a livable wage or all of this stuff. Like, you don't have a clue. You don't have a clue on what it takes to open up, run a business, and to try to be profitable. Try to be profitable, no matter what that rent is going to be due, no matter what the electrical bill going to be due, no matter what the insurance is going to be required, no matter what gas is going to be due, no matter what. People still got to get paid regardless because they work the hours, and it don't matter whether you were profitable or not. If you had a snowstorm, it just is what it is. So to see this and witness it and observe it in real time is it's commendable. It is. It's commendable. I take my hats off to anybody that is participating in building their own up, because guess what? If you close up, ain't no unemployment insurance. There is no safety net. There is none of that. You just live and die every single day. And he only got $65 in his savings and $2,200 in his personal, and in his business checking that he pay everybody out of was only $3,400, and he still just named probably well over $2,000, $2,500 worth of stuff that he still got to buy and do. And then you got to get people back in the door so that you can run up a bag again. And then you still getting charged out the wazoo for DoorDash and Grubhub and Uber Eats. And then somebody gonna come in and put some hair in the food and then try to act like, it was hair in the food and they're not gonna want to pay, or somebody gonna skip out on the bill and then you got to worry about a robbery, a break in at night, hiring extra security. All of these things make it difficult. And for people that have a dream of doing this, be very careful what you're getting yourself into, because it may not go the way that you think it's gonna go.
There's probably going to be some trolls who say you're just not charging enough, or blah, 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 blah. Or some people will rightly say you're not charging enough or whatever. Right now, my motivations and my priorities are just to get new customers in the door. And the hope is that at least 30 to 40% of them become lifelong customers in the long run. So yeah, this is what it's like. And the numbers are always scary every week. It's only been 11 days so far for this month, and we're actually doing pretty good, because normally by the end of today or after payroll, I'm left with literally hundreds, maybe only like $800 or $900 left in the bank account. Now, and to be honest with you, I have no problem fully
Probably hasn't even paid himself. I guarantee you he hasn't even paid himself.
disclosing my numbers, because there are so
This is
many
a great mark.
restaurants in Houston that are completely full of shit, and I hate watching them just put up this ridiculous front and take up air and space that could be filled by better restaurants and better food and better.
I don't know what he's implying by that. Is he saying that he's observing people on social media doing it wrong or not being transparent or something like that? I don't know what this means.
Better people. Honestly, this industry is full of really bad people. But if I'm being 100% honest with you, the only reason I am scared to show screenshots of my bank account is because it's really hard to date when you show people exactly what your bank account looks like.
What? The last thing you should be focused on is some hoes. Stop it, bro. Good God.
And the size of my bank account matters
Jesus.
to the people I've been trying to go on dates with.
But you need
Anyway,
let me stop this for a second. You need to find some better people. You need to find some better people in your life. If the size of your bank account matters I didn't even know that this was about to happen. I had no clue that this was going to turn out to be what it is. If the size of your bank account matters to the people that you're trying to date, if that is the focus, family, you honestly need to just be 100% dialed into your business and let the organic people that actually is supposed to be in your life exist, bro.
the bills got paid this week. We're going to have a great week. Thanks to all of your support. And I'm going to try to get some sleep now. And yeah, do it all over again tomorrow.
Yeah, it's sometimes it could be a miserable existence, but it could be profitable and it could be solidly profitable too. And it just is what it is, man. It's a rough place to be in, but that's what capitalism is. Let me know what you think inside of the comments. Make sure you tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. I always like to leave a link back to the person, regardless of whether I agree or not. I love you. I appreciate you. I can't wait to see what y'all say inside of the comments.